Good morning, Kryptonite fam. We'll be talking about just a bit about the crypto markets today, what they're doing, why they're down so much, and a cryptocurrency that I've been looking into for a little bit now. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Kick, the messaging app, but they've got their own cryptocurrency on the market. Okay, so the global charts and the market cap is down today about 730 million. To about 730 billion. It's been floating between that 820 and 750 billion for a long time for the past few days, and now it's finally broken that 750. And as you can see here, it did form a higher low to this low, but this is still a lower high to those previous lows. So I would say the market is in a downtrend. If you were to put a trend line on this is a downtrend. And until it breaks the trend line and breaks structure, I think the market will continue to retrace, which your portfolio might not be looking its best, but if you do have any currencies that are on the up that you are unsure of, kind of how I've been feeling about Doge sometimes, then now might be a good time for you to cash out those cryptos to reinvest in cryptos that you think have the potential to take off relatively soon. So as you can see, the markets are slowly starting to get into the green here. When I got up this morning around 8 a.m., 7 a.m., most of it was all in the red, all of it. But if we scroll down to like number 60, which it was like number 40 a few days back, but oh, here it goes, number 61, Kin. It right now has a market cap of $708 million. So with a quick double of that market cap, you're looking at 1.4 billion. And the price of this coin right now is less than 1 penny. Less than 1 penny, y'all. Okay? Less than a penny. Like, it's less than a penny. Like, you see these three zeros right here? God bless, right? So this is the kind of coins you're looking to get into when you do have that initial $1,000 investment you're trying to make in something, because that's really what's going to turn profit for you sooner. I know investing $100, $50, $200 here and there is what a lot of us start off doing, but if you really do want to see your account flip up, you're going to have to start making bigger bets. And that's why I think Kin is a great bet, because if you keep scrolling on up here, 10 cents, 11 cents, you're not going to find many coins that do still have three zeros right before. I mean, it does have a very large market supply for Kin. That's why it does have a lower value. But it's not the biggest market supply. It has 756 billion tokens. Which is a whole leap. But, Patcoin, which has been doing excellent, is actually one of the biggest coins. I think they have 2 trillion. Let me say that again. 2 trillion coins. Yeah, I know it's a lot. But if you go in and you look at coins that are similar to Kin and where they're going in price, you can see that Kin has a long way to grow. And I know that a lot of tokens have been doing coin burns. So who knows if that's in Kin's future just yet. So let's check out a little bit about Kin. All right. So when you want to go to these currencies websites, I highly suggest that you do it from CoinMarketCap, because sometimes when you're searching for a coin through your URL, you might end up on a third-party website that someone's just trying to mimic. There are a lot of thieves in the crypto world, so you just want to be careful of how you're getting your information and what you're doing. The market for Kin, it's still relatively new to markets. A lot of the markets aren't even that big of markets in themselves. For instance, you can see here that it's on Mercatox, Ether Delta, Bancor Network, and I've never even heard of Cost, but there it is, pretty much. And this morning when I was looking at Kin, it was at the 830 mark, even on Mercatox. So you can see that it's already shooting up in value here. The 24-hour low, I believe, was 5 Satoshi, and the 24-hour high was like 9 Satoshi, and right now it's sitting at about 6 Satoshi. Let's refresh this. Yep, and it's still about 6 Satoshi. I got in at 6 Satoshi, I believe, on this one. So I'm kind of looking to get in a little bit lower, if not just to expand the money that I do have invested with Kin, because I do believe in their company. It's not that I don't believe in Doge, it's just it's a community coin, and it's a lot of community driven it's a community-driven price, and I don't believe that's very sustainable. So I wanted to pick a coin that is backed by a company who I do think will progress into the future. And they already know about being competitive with other businesses. I mean, Kick's been competing with WhatsApp, iMessenger, and all those different messaging apps, and it's still holding out. So I do believe they're a very strong competitor. And here is Kin, an ecosystem foundation, and it's a decentralized ecosystem for digital services of daily life. And let's go ahead and tune into this video.
So my name is Ted Livingston. I'm the founder and CEO of Kick. I started Kick 8.5 years ago now, which is pretty amazing, and been building it ever since. So we're here today to introduce a new project we've been working on called Kin.
Kick is entering the blockchain space, and basically it's going to bring cryptocurrency to the masses.
And what Kin is it's a decentralized ecosystem of digital services to power the daily lives of consumers.
The thing that's so exciting about Kick introducing Kin is that here's a mainstream product that hundreds of millions of people have used, that many, many people have on their phones, that is a brand that's understood, people know what it is, introducing a cryptocurrency versus something that nobody's ever used and never heard of before, which is really what the past history of crypto has been. Now Kick's bringing it to the mainstream.
I think right now we are on a path to where digital services power everything we do in our daily lives, but they're all controlled and owned by a very few number of companies. And to me, honestly, I think that's a bit of a scary future.
So blockchain technologies and decentralized systems are like a really effective way of breaking down that silo, because it basically says, the users and the data and these proprietary resources live on an open, transparent, and community-owned database.
So there's 4 steps to making this happen. The first step is creating a new cryptocurrency, which we're calling Kin. The word Kin means family and kinship and the connectedness between all of us. And so that's really what we're trying to do. We're trying to create this new family of apps, this new ecosystem that all works together and is all connected together. It would be an ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain. The second step is to give that cryptocurrency value. And the way we're going to do that is by integrating it into Kick. This is something we've been experimenting with since 2014 with Kick Points, where through just a couple ways to earn and a couple ways to spend, we were able to create 4 times the transaction volume of Bitcoin globally. That then lets us do number 3, which is creating the Kin rewards engine. We're going to take a big portion of Kin, and we're going to give away a bunch of it every day. So that if you're a developer and you have a great digital service and you bring it into the Kin ecosystem and you integrate Kin and you get people transacting in it, you will get a proportional amount of this daily reward every day. So you get all these developers coming in, and that creates more transactions. But the more transactions you get, the more demand for the currency, the more demand for the currency, the more valuable the currency is, the more valuable the daily reward. So the fourth and final step is to create the Kin Foundation to oversee all this.
Many of these projects form nonprofit organizations that protect the interests of the community as a whole.
On one side, yes, they'll administer the Kin reward engine. But they will also make sure that key pieces of the infrastructure, like the identity system and the transaction system, are open and decentralized as well.
I think Kin is good for the industry because it's a monetization model, a business model for social platforms, communities, messengers that really don't want to run advertising in them.
Any one app that's trying to take on these behemoths is going to lose. But by banding together and using this cryptocurrency, Kin, as a way to align us all together, to work together, I think we can make a better experience for consumers, but also a better future for society in general. Kick has both the experience and the resources and the user base to really make it.
So, that was just a little bit about Kin. Sorry for changing the page so much here. I actually just wanted to show you really quick one of the exchanges that you can buy Kin on. It's called Mercatox. I don't know if I'm butchering this name. Someone tell me in the comments, please. And you can exchange Kin for Bitcoin here. And one thing that I was looking into doing is actually selling all my Dogecoin and moving that into Kin. And it's not that I don't have belief in Doge, but Doge has been sitting around 1 cent for or bouncing between like below 1 cent and 1 cent for at least a month now, and it's not really going anywhere. It's not that I don't think it'll go anywhere. It's just I want to have my money in Kin before it takes off, and if I don't put it in there now, then I could lose out. And like you heard him say in the video, Kin is looking to expand, and it could have a higher market cap than Bitcoin just from using the users who are on Kick already. And they've begun testing and integrating Kin through Kick rewards points since 2014. May 2017, Kick announces cryptocurrency, so that's a while back. September 2017, that's almost a year ago. Token sales conclude, and that's their ICO. And then Q4 2017, that's when they were beginning the integration. I apologize. Q4 2017, not 2014. Apologies. Q1 2018, select digital services join the Kin ecosystem. So that's where we are now. Q1, and a quarter, if you guys aren't familiar, it's about 3 months in the business world, and that's how they basically do the measurements of like revenue, expenses, all that. They just basically look what was done within a quarter to determine the outlook of a company, kind of thing. And then launch of Kin's rewards engine is going to come in Q3 2018. So there's not much left on the roadmap. As you can see, just only these two things here, which I've seen less detailed roadmaps. But the thing that does have a lot of driving power behind Kin is that it is made by a reputable company, and I'm sure a lot of you have used Kick before. I've been on Kick, and that's why I believe this is going to be a cryptocurrency for 2018 that people are just unfamiliar with. If you even just go ahead and look at the amount of markets Kin is in, how many markets does Kin have? If you don't count repeated markets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kin is basically in about 5 markets, and this one's already excluded out of the price, as you can see here. So wow, and that one's at 98 cents. That's weird. But yeah, imagine Kin finally having the amount of markets as Dogecoin, like 150 markets that Dogecoin is in, and Doge is at 1 cent. So that could easily push Kin to 1 cent, and if you did have $1,000 in there, that's how much in gains? Bam, bam, bam. Mad gains. And that's why I'm actually on today talking about crypto, the cryptocurrency Kin, and what I think it'll be like in 2018 and the future coming for us, the early adopters of Kin, my future family. But yeah, if you look at some of the market caps here, 10 billion, 9 billion, it's high, but it's nothing compared to like Ethereum and Bitcoin and Ripple. But if you go down, Kin, I know some of you saw, had like 700 million. Just imagine that flipping to right here where Steam is, or something more similar like Tether. Well, Tether is more stagnant when it comes to price. It's supposed to fluctuate according to the US dollar. Or Status. Like just flipping here, that's already doubling Kin's value. If Kin were to triple in value, it'd be worth 2.1 billion, which would put it right above Dogecoin if it went to 2.1 billion. So I think it would be easier for Dogecoin to get to 2.1 billion first and kind of see what effect that has on Dogecoin, and kind of use that as prediction of what the effect could be on Kin, because they do have pretty similar market caps. They're not that close. Doge is highly valued mainly because it does have a lot smaller market cap. But there's another coin similar to Kin that I have fallen in love with a while back. Redcoin is another one of those peer-to-peer coins. It seems like it'll build a good community. And at the end of the day, I feel like it's just kind of like a battle of the coins. Like, which one's going to be adopted? Which one's going to be on Facebook? Which one's going to be used to actually make these payments? And we really can't predict that quite yet. I know Zuckerberg said he was going to get into currencies this year, and he's going to be doing his research. So you should be, too, looking into which coin do you think could end up on future markets. Who knows? Maybe Kin being created by Kick might just be the factor that Facebook doesn't like, and they don't want to support a competitor. Or maybe they'll be like, okay, that's a reputable company, we believe in the brand, and who knows, maybe Facebook will just acquire another company and then we'll all be in the green and Facebook buys Kin. Wouldn't that be amazing? Well, they can't buy Kin, but they can buy the crypto, but they can't purchase the foundation since it is not for profit. Do 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 do. We're loving this. All right, so yeah, that'll be it for today. I just want to come back to y'all real quick and talk about Kin and what I think and where I think it's going in 2018. I wouldn't say 1 cent is unlikely in 2018 because I really think we'll probably hit that no problem. I think saying anything like 15 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents by the end of 2018 is unlikely though. I like to take more conservative bets. I don't like to just say that the coin will jump to $1. We're going to $1. We're going to make $1 million if we have 1 million Kin. That's not how most of these coins work. And as you've seen with Ripple recently, as you've seen with Bitcoin, coins skyrocket, coins free fall. Like they're in both sides of this. But we'll be back with another video later today. I have some errands to run and some stuff to do because school just started. So I know y'all gonna be stressed with me. But I'll try to upload daily, or at least a few times a day, because there's just so much stuff going on in crypto. It would be wrong for me to not keep you guys up to date. So just let me know what videos you guys want to see next. Any questions about coins you have, even if I don't know the coin, like I don't mind going out to research the coins because I just love learning about this stuff. But yeah, tune back in later today to catch me out on Crypto Night, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.